Oh no, doesn't matter.
Your screen.
Oh, it's
Is that this?
oh, it's it needs pulling over a little bit, please. We're having major background problems with it. No, I can still see you. Bring it in a bit. That's got it. Right, go back to my original bit and see what's happening over there. Oh. Bump. Is Wise Bottom viewer? I don't think so. Maybe he is. In which case I'm not doing as well as I thought. Never mind. Right. Cuts off when I click off the screen. Shouldn't do that, should it really? Maybe it should. I don't know what it should do and shouldn't do. Right, so here we go again. Hey Twiglet, good afternoon to you. Scout friend is watching you as well. That's wicked, thank you very much. Spread the word. Spread the word, brother. This is what it's all about. Spread the... Oh, sorry, I'm getting carried away again. Oh, never mind, back down to earth. That's what it's about. Right, I don't know what we're doing today. I've only got 25 minutes, so whatever it is I do, I've got to do it reasonably quickly. Unfortunately, my diary, it got stupid because I've got an appointment next month, which I haven't got, but I've got an appointment today, which I didn't think I had, but I have apparently. She has the same name as you, Twiglet. It's common, you know. We have a bag of Twiglets in the kitchen. Do we have a bag of Twiglets? We have Twiglets in the kitchen. We actually bought them at Christmas time. They're still closed. We haven't opened them yet. That's terrible. Why did we buy them? Because they look nice and they smell a bit like Marmite. Ironically. Okay, Twiglet. Hannah. Hard-hearted Hannah, eh? That's what always goes with that name, Hannah. Never mind. Right, let's not dwell on that sort of thing. I don't know what to do for 25 minutes. Everything I tend to do takes longer than 25 minutes. So I'll say very good afternoon to Hannah, if you're watching. And welcome aboard my stream, which is usually very boring and very... well, you know, I'm an old age pensioner, so what can you expect? It'll all be stuff that happened in the 70s when I was a kid. I'll tell you what though, you know, just joking apart just for a second, and I don't know if we have any American listeners, but deeply saddened by the sudden death of Prince in America. I wasn't a great fan of his music, but certainly some of them I did sort of listen to occasionally, and if he came on the radio, I'd always sort of cock an ear in that direction rather than just ignore him, because I think he was quite a versatile and talented artist. So yeah, my condolences go to America on their loss of their prince, if you like. But also enthused by our own Majesty the Queen. She waved. Oh, yeah. Also enthused by the news of Our Majesty the Queen getting to be 90 years old. I mean, gosh, yeah, come the day, eh? Wicked lady. You see her walking around Windsor Park yesterday, and it was just like, you know, I've seen people in their 50s walking slower and more stumbling than what she was. Long live the Queen, anyway. God bless her. So there we go. That's my little bit of patriotism for just today. What can we do? What can we do today? Let's have a look let's have a look around first. There might be something which I'm going to wave back anyway. I just thought about it. I'll wave back. Hi, Hannah. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you again. Okay. You have to get your own Twitch if you haven't already got one. That is. Right. What we could do is just pop into young Bill, who's not at home at the moment, and see if maybe Bill needs a hand gathering some more money. He never bothered getting married. We never got round to that. I don't know why. and see what everyone else is up to. Yeah. What you mean, on Twitch or just in the garden here? I'll tell you what we're going to do. It's only short and sweet, so I've decided this is it. I don't fortune because he's trying so desperately hard to save his money, and I'm pretty sure that as a couple they would not want to be spending vast sums of money on a wedding that they can ill afford, and that, I think that would follow through in real life as well. Liberty's a sensible girl, and you know, if she's going to have a big wedding ceremony, then I'm pretty sure she could wait for it a little while. So I hope that's agreeable with everybody, because that's what we're going to do. But you have probably too to be spending vast sums of money on a wedding that they can ill afford, and that, I think that would follow through in real life as well. Liberty's a sensible girl, and you know, if she's going to have a big wedding ceremony, then I'm pretty sure she could wait for it a little while. So I hope that's agreeable with everybody, because that's what we're going to do. But you have probably 2 minutes to decide, and if you don't agree with me, then let's talk about it now. Right, invite a friend to hang out. Hey Liberty, come and hang out, babe, please. I'm lonely. I need your company. I need your love. I need you here. Hurry, get your butt round here, girl. She'll be right over. See, it's the way I tell them. It's the way I tell them, isn't it? It's the way I tell them. So, where is she? Oh, look, see, there she is. Bless her. Gosh, you couldn't come any quicker than that, could you? You have to run all the way. Mind you, she only lives up the street, so that might have something to do with it. Oh, Bill. Bill, you have to fix it, mate. Sorry, you can't afford a repair person. Money's too tight. No, put your food onto the floor and fix your fridge. Oh, dear. Oh, why not go round and see what everyone's up to? What a good idea. I'm so happy to get Bob married, because that means when I come back at 4 o'clock or 5 past, then we can start off at that point where he's just eloped and got married, and then the two of them can build together. She might get some money, I don't know. She might get some money in which case they can elope together and they come back and set up home, maybe even buy some walls for their very pathetic little house. That would be really cool. I'm told there was an update today in The Sims. Half of my add-ons that I downloaded from the community site, no add-ons are they? They're sort of different styles of hair, and 1 or 2 different styles of hair and stuff. They're not in the game at the moment because I didn't add them in yet. But there's only about 3 styles of hair, and I think there's only maybe 2 people that's got it, so I'm not too desperately worried. I haven't got any add-on packs per se, because you know the story behind that one without me repeating it, so we should be good to go anyway. But we will have a look if we get a chance. Brilliant, Bill, you've done a smacking job there, mate. More choices. Romance. Da-da-da-da, this is it now. He's plucking up the courage. I can hear his knees knocking together. And there we go. That's it. It's too late. It's done. As soon as he puts his food onto the floor, he will say, listen, darling, we've been together for a while now, and I think we should elope and get married. We don't want the fuss and bother. Listen to the music. That's sweet. And she says, oh, of course, that makes common. Oh, brilliant, lovely sense. Come on. Oh, what? I've got a tear. I've got a tear in my eye. Oh, how much more romantic can this be? Eh? I am really tired. I want to go to bed, you naughty girl. What? I promise to take the liberty to be my lawful wedded wife, to love, honour and merit, cherish in sickness and health, as long as we both live. Yeah, and how about you? And me too. Okay, that's the one, eh? Alone. Oh, moving together. Right, let's have a look. Okay. We've got to split a household. Oh, Sandra and Josie are going to be really upset over this. There's Sandra. And there's Josie. Right, so we'll just click on Liberty and say move in with Bill. And that's it. But it does leave two very manageable households, doesn't it? So there we go. Oh gosh. So I hope you've got a good Skype connection, Twiggy. Twiglet. Thought I caught my mute button. And the young lady is... Oh, she stood on the sidewalk. Well, there you go on. Right, let's see how much money they've got. They didn't bring any money with them. Oh, how tragic is that? Well, I think that's terrible, because she helped towards the household when it was Sandra and Carol together. Was it Sandra and Carol? No, Sandra and Josie, sorry, when they were together. She put a lot of work in getting that garden nice. I think she should have had some of that. I'll have a word with solicitors. I'll wait until I'm offline, but I'm sure she should get a third of whatever they've got. Whatever they've got is about 120,000, so she needs about 40,000 is what would be fair. Well, I know I'm going to preempt the decision of the judges and award her some separation benefit of a sum of 50,000 simoleons. There we go. Now that makes the family a little bit better. Now we can build a house. Where's she gone? Where are you? Chatting up the blokes. Gosh. What can you say? Oh, of course, they haven't got many friends up this neck of the woods, so that's okay. We can get along okay with that one. Right, so I suppose, how's time doing? I've got to keep my eye on the time. Oh dear, I feel such an idiot with the way things have gone this afternoon. So, right, Daffy 50 and Fegwent, I think it is. Fegwent. That's very good of you to join us on the channel this afternoon. Don't know if you're still there. I hope you're still there. Right, so I'm going to go into save mode now. We have a little bit of extra money awarded to us by the benevolence of Motherlode. The reason for that is that Liberty, excuse me, Liberty had spent a lot of time and a lot of her own effort creating a wonderful garden where she used to live, and to find that there was nothing left to her for all that hard work is a bit below the belt, if you ask me. So I decided by majority verdict that she should be awarded 50,000 simoleons for her work in the previous household, and that should be awarded immediately in simoleons, which has been done, which means that Bill and Liberty can now afford to put some walls around the place. Tell you what, I'm doing that wrong, aren't I just realised that. Talking while working doesn't always work. I'm a terrible worker, I mean, even more terrible talker, I think. Come on, do this properly if you're going to do it at all. So, right, I like the sound of that. I don't want to... No, you can't do that, can you? You have to get Bill to shift that in a minute. So really what I'm doing is I'm just moving this garden over a little bit to allow some space for a house to be built. They now have the funds, which is quite good because we have to make 1 million simoleons in the next period of time. Undefined period of time. But we're going to keep Bill here going till he reaches 1 million simoleons. That's quite a challenge actually, which I'm sure you'll appreciate, because hopefully you all play Sims. Yes, and I was mentioning earlier on about the game to come, where they've taken away the lady who gave the quests and the fertilizers and the seeds out for the glow fruits and them sort of things, but have replaced it with the old clown that used to be in Sims 2. And I seem to remember that if you were, I can't remember if it's fortunate enough or unfortunate enough to have a picture of the clown in your home, then all sorts of weird and wonderful happenings would be bestowed on you because of your involvement with clowns. Now, majority of the time it was, I think it was, that if you had a picture of the clown, then something terrible would befall the family or whatever. But I'm not sure, I can't remember, which is quite sad. But I dare say we're going to find out, because as soon as we've got some walls up, we'll see if we can maybe stick a picture on it of a clown and see what happens. I think it was something to do with the fun getting low, and again this is just my ramblings because I'm not 100% certain, but if your fun got too low, then you could go to the picture and the picture would make you laugh. I think one of the side effects of that is that you could laugh yourself to death if you did it too much, and there was no saying what was too much or too little. So, he says, so, move these trees out of the way a bit, please. Supposed to be a gardener comes in on a regular basis to sort this lot out, but he has been missing for a period of time. Ooh, go around here and do it right properly. Where are we going to put that? There, okay. So I wish it was as easy as this. I've been out in the garden this morning, in my own garden, sorting out some old seed trays which I no longer use. And it wasn't as easy as that, I tell you. It was, I had to shake out dead leaves, and the snails had come along, and they'd taken up residence in parts, so quite a job, quite a big job. But my son said he would like the seed trays, so they're all cleaned up as good as possible, and they're good to go now. So we can have them if he wants. I don't do much gardening anymore. It's why? Now there's a mystery, isn't it? Why is it all of a sudden I can't put that in line with the rest of them? Ricky Douglas, that is. Ricky Douglas. Anyway, here we go again. Right, just checking statistics here. See what we're doing all together. Shelley, good afternoon, Shelley. I hope you are very well. I noticed you on another site, and I cannot remember which one it was last night. Was it last night or the night before? But I noticed your name there, and I was going to say hi, but just at the point of me reaching for the keyboard, the phone rang, and I didn't get back to it, so I do apologise. I should have said hello to you. Night before last, I think it was. But anyway, how are you this afternoon? I trust you're very well. I had a new subscriber last time I was transmitting by the name of Pierloaf555, and the story he was saying was that he'd had a car accident and was currently in hospital awaiting an operation now. Maybe he was, maybe I'm a little bit gullible, or maybe he wasn't. I don't know, but if he was, and I have no reason to doubt that he was, we could maybe say, that's good. Thank you, Shelley. Yeah, so here we go. Now this is going to please Bill so much, because he's strived towards this moment. The wall. The side wall. I can feel a lump forming in his throat, just like that. Oh, yeah, we'll have a front wall as well. He'll be saying, Liberty, Liberty, come and look at this. We've got walls. Have we really? Gosh, we're so good. But unfortunately, you're on the other side of them, so you can't come in yet. Right, magic. Let's have some door, because Liberty will almost certainly want to come in. at some point, which is, oh, hang on now. Da 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 da. Do I want a double door? I could put a double fronted door on there, couldn't I? Because you can afford it now. They had a grant off Mother. Okay. Guess what? We've got that sort of door. I like that sort of door. We'll put the walls up and we'll see if we can put some bricks in place because it looks just that little bit better, I think, anyway. Tiles, paint, paneling, masonry. We go for masonry. What shall we have? Let's have red brick. Nice red brick all the way around. That's cool. Like that. Have we gone all the way around? Should have done. I'll tell you what, we might be building this just a fraction big because the size of the plot is quite a sizable plot. I think it's 30 by 40 or maybe 20 by 30, and I cannot remember. Yeah, he's not so poor anymore. He's quite his now wife, Liberty Lee. She appealed for more money because she helped build her previous household up to 100,000 simoleons, and when Bill and her were married, she didn't get any cut of the money. So she appealed to Motherlode, and Motherlode said, yes, you're surely entitled to some money, and gave her 50,000 simoleons as compensation for the work done. See, legal stuff needn't be awkward or needn't be time consuming or anything like that. We got it sorted straight away. Right, let's put a couple of windows in. I have about 4 minutes left of this broadcast at the moment. So, brilliant. I like that. That looks like quite a classy pad. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm just going to go all the way around the outside. We can always. I've always say this, that when I'm in build mode, it's so easy to just do the spacing. We can make adjustments afterwards. Like now, I think the house is just that little bit too big, so we're going to take it back those two. That's good. Is that good? I like that. So if anyone wants to give suggestions on what style of house to have, or what particular bits and pieces that you feel they need, I think that's on the corner, that one, isn't it? That one's okay, that one's okay, that's good, and that's good. That's the way, I like that. And we'll do the same on the front on the back as we did on the front, and that, just try to keep that bit of uniformity together. That's on there, that's on there. Might have a back door yet, I haven't decided, but if we do have a back door, it will go there where that window is. So there we are. Right, time is beating us. I have to go. I honestly mean it. Thank you very much for showing up this afternoon, and albeit very short broadcast. For all those people that I've made characters for, and Shelley, I don't think I've actually made a character for you yet. If I can get a picture of you, or a bio picture, or something just very small on your bio that I can maybe give me a few hints towards, that'll be good. Alternatively, I just say, no, never apologise to me, Shelley. The fact you've turned up at all is brilliant. But if you can, I mean, you don't have to, obviously not. There's nothing compulsory. But if you put a small bio picture on your account, even if it's just for the rest of today, and then take it off. That's up to you. Otherwise, you just say, Howard, if you want to make me, you just use your imagination, what you think I look like, and I'll go mad and use my imagination. It's a bit rusty because I don't use it very often, but it will give me a great deal of pleasure to do that, Shelley, if that's all right. Again, Twiglet, thank you, and thank you, Hannah, Twiglet's friend, for joining her in Skype. It's a lovely way, but I honestly suggest you get your own Twitch channel and follow me. I need followers. I'm desperate for followers. I want to have 10,000 followers and all be on at the same time, and then we can see how strong the server is at the Twitch channel. Yeah, so there we go. I've got to go now because I have quite a lengthy journey to partake on, and as soon as I'm back I shall start transmitting. Hopefully I'm going to be back round about 4:05 because the last sort of task I've got to do this afternoon is pick my son up from college, and when that happens I'm normally back here by 4 o'clock stroke 5 past, so I'm going to aim to be back by 4:05. Hopefully you'll pop back then if you're not doing anything else important, and I'd love to see you there. So thank you very much, and cheers for now. I try to remember how to shut off, and I think it's that button there. See you later, folks. Thanks for joining me.